Hello everybody, and welcome back to another mod review. And today we have here the 2022 Skoda Octavia. And this is a pretty impressive mod. It comes with a ton of configurations. And it also comes with both the wagon and sedan variants. This one is the sedan variant. And there's nothing too special here. Interior looks pretty nicely detailed here. Except for these bits here, these are a little bit 2D, but other than that, nothing I can see really wrong with it. So we'll go ahead and start off here. This one is a automatic. Check here. And I'll go ahead and turn and go this way. And actually, pretty nice looking turn signals and lights there. I should probably turn my lights on, but you can see there's the lights there. And it handles pretty nicely, especially for driving in the snow. Now, as it is holiday time, I will be doing a lot of my reviews driving in the snow. So this handles pretty nicely in the snow here. I'm not having really any slips or anything, which is nice. Go ahead and accelerate a little bit more here. The tunnel. And we have crashed. Not bad there on that little bit of deforming. Let me go ahead and get another variant. So I just wanted to show that here are all the variants included in this mod. You can see there's this cheap one that looks pretty terrible. Just basic steel wheels and plastic bumpers. There's also this G-Tech. There's the Ambition, there's an Arab drift one which we'll test later on a more open highway. There's a cheap Kumbi version, which is just a station wagon. There's a Taxi, there's a KFC one. This is the one we're currently testing as the Active. There's also all these Kumbi editions of the versions above. And then there's this what looks like a cargo variant. There's a test driving one, there's a Euro NCAP. A unmarked police one, there's a style variant there, Subterra, there's another same thing but with wagon variant instead. Then there's a test drive Kumbi, there's a police variant here looking like the US police one, there's a Italian police one here, Sportline, a Czech police one, VRS, Lauren and Clement one, which is the one with the heads-up display. And then there's a few just different versions down here as well as a Sportline Kumbi and a Lauren Clement Kumbi and a VRS Kumbi. And then it looks like possibly some YouTuber cars probably at the bottom here. But we're going to go ahead next, and we will take out the cheap Kumbi and see how awful this feels. Okay, so here's the cheap Kumbi, and looks pretty accurate for what a cheaper car would probably look like, with just some plastic bumpers, nothing special when it comes to wheels. So I'll go ahead and take off down here. These guys are having a fit here. I'm going to just go around them, see if this thing can get around them in the snow here. And will it be able to, or will I have to pull it out? Nope, it will be able to get out of the snow. What do you know? So yeah, we just got out of the snow in this thing. See again, nothing special in the interior really, just the wagon variant with the sunroof, which is surprising for a cheaper variant, but interestingly enough it has it. We'll go ahead and drive a little faster here. Now the screen on the front here is actually pretty cool. It will change depending on what you have your units of measurement set to. I currently have miles per hour, but you can set it to kilometers an hour. Really, I should have it set to kilometers an hour for driving a European car, but I've just completely forgotten to do so. Go over the train tracks here. And let's see how fast we can brake here. So that's not maximum braking, that's just with slow braking there to avoid sliding. Now I'll do one with a maximum braking. And honestly, it stops pretty fast still. Oh my goodness. That was very close, whatever just happened there. Yikes. And you can see we're slipping a little bit going up the hill here. Probably these smaller wheels and cheaper tires, and oh my goodness, we've been hit. Oh, I think we're gonna go off in a second here. Yep, there we go. Let me go ahead and place it back up on the road there. Let's see if I can get it up the hill here. Can it make it in the snow? And, yes it can. It does make it in the snow, it just goes very, very slowly. And, slowly accelerating. Here we go. And we're done it. This is the cheap wagon variant. I'll go ahead and wreck this one. See what the look of the crash animation are. Let's see. Should work fine. Not too terrible, honestly, and the plastic bumper came off just about how I expected it to. And rear deformation is pretty nice. Let's see, broken glass. And surprisingly, the sunroof is not broken, which is interesting. Let me go ahead and get another variant. Okay, I'm now here with the G-Tech Combi, and this one is in a nice metallic blue color. The interior, really the only difference on here is that this one has blue lighting on the interior, which looks pretty nice, and also looks like it has some interior lights here that the other one did not. But other than that, pretty much the same car, and I'm going to move because the traffic is flying. And this one, I do not know if it has more power. I can tell it has a different engine because of the sound, but I'm not exactly sure which engine. I actually haven't checked the engines on these. And I'm going to turn here as soon as it clears up. Alright, let me go ahead. What are you doing? Alright, we're going to go around this, or not. I'm going to continue on my way because I have no clue what the traffic is doing anymore. Now, if you would like to see a test drive of any of the configurations in the list I showed earlier, then you can do so by asking in the comments for a test drive, and I will test drive any one of the configurations you would like to see. And holy cow, he just pulled off a drift and a half. Go around that fella there. Slow down here. Now, this one has basically the same lights as the sedan variant, but like I said, this is basically just a wagon form of that variant. I'm not really sure if this one's any longer or not, but you can see there's the turn signals. I didn't really showcase those earlier. And then I'll go ahead and turn all the lights on quickly. So here's brights without any lights, and then I don't know if this has fog lights. Yes, it does. So there are the fog lights there as well. Go ahead and turn. Get up here. Not sure where this goes, but yeah. Looks like this is a highway, so we'll go ahead and take this thing out. Actually picks up speed pretty quickly here. Now let's see what happens if I slam on the brakes. It does stop pretty quickly, and then here's an outside view so you can hear the engine. actually got a pretty quiet engine, and oh my goodness. And we've just had an accident again. Another time to showcase that the crash is actually pretty decent looking. Let me back out, and I'm going to get another configuration. Okay, so I'm here with the Octavia test drive version, and we're going to have to turn around on the highway here because there's been a pileup accident while I was selecting another configuration. That white Arteon over there looks very nice. Let me go ahead and turn around here, make sure no one's coming. Yeah, there's no one coming. Turn around and go this direction. And actually pretty nice paint job here on this test drive version. This silver with these silver wheels looks pretty stylish. And you can actually see this one has a nice different interior. It's actually got a very good looking interior. I'm surprised this doesn't have the iconic Skoda 3 little dials here for changing the air conditioning and all that. I guess this one must not have had it. But yeah, I like the dashboard on this one a lot. The dashboard looks a lot nicer than any of the ones we've tested so far, other than the fact that the wagon variant had blue lighting. But this one has a sunroof, although it does appear to be closed, or no, it actually does not have a sunroof. And then basically the same interior here. Not much difference there. Oh my goodness, very cool forward. This one definitely has a little bit more power. I can feel it does. I think it has the same engine as the last one though. Let's try to go this direction. Or this one might have a different engine from the last one. I can't really tell. Let's see how fast this is a test drive variant. Let's put it in sport mode and see how fast we can take some of these corners in the snow. And it would appear not super fast. Oh, we're not stopping for this one. Reset, back up here. Honestly though, it does handle pretty well for driving in the snow and being a front wheel drive. That was interesting. Let's actually see if we can slide it in the snow here a little bit. Let me turn the traction control off. Oh boy. That was a mistake. Alright, let's try that again. Now in the corner. Oh, here we go, this one should work. Slide it up. Nope. Some of that deformation actually looks pretty decent there. I'm surprised it's just sitting here and not falling down, but that is interesting. So, see a little bit of deforming on this side because of the snow, and then a lot of deforming here because of the vehicle we hit. And all I'm hearing is sliding tires right now. Let me get another variant. Okay, so I've now hopped in a VRS, and this will be the second to last one that I will test. The last one that I'll be testing will be the Lauren and Clement one with the pop-up display, or the heads-up display as it should be called. And the VRS, actually it's a little different. It has a slightly different bumper, more sportier bumper. More blacked out parts. It has a spoiler on it. And then the interior is very different from the other ones. This one has a lot more silver parts and then labeling on the seat, plus these nice looking black seats with a pattern, and then a different steering wheel as well as a different heads-up display. Now, let me go ahead and see if this one has a whole bunch more power. Let me turn around here. Hopefully this one has more power like it should. And this one definitely actually handles a little better than the other ones too. A little bit of a drift there. Go for that engine sound here. You can actually see the engine being torqued inside the engine bay there. And this one handles a whole lot better than any of the other ones, especially on the snow here. It's not actually sliding or anything, which is pretty decent. That's what I would have expected from this one. Now the question is, can this one drift? Let me turn off traction control. Almost, and we have wrapped around a pole. Okay, so I now have the Lauren and Clement version, which is the highest standard on this car. And this one actually has a more, what would you call this, cream interior, I guess. This one's got a cream and black interior, still with a sunroof. But what you can see here is that it has the heads-up display here, so it shows you the gear you're in, it shows you the temperature, your speed, and a few other things. And then it also has the same center screen. So we'll go ahead and drive the inside here for a second so you can see how this works. So yeah, that is this one, the heads-up display on it. And then, as said earlier, I will actually test the Arab Drift one. So I will switch over to West Coast, and I will go there and do the Arab drifting. Okay, so I'm here with the Arab Drift version now, and you can see it's definitely pretty beat up, which I like the way that they've custom made the paint job to look beat up. And the interior looks about the same as all the other ones, nothing really different there. So we'll go ahead and take off here, and we'll see. This is a manual. We'll see how well this Arab drifts. And that was a horribly failed attempt. Let me go ahead and try it again. However, the crash looked pretty good, actually. Let me try that again. So that one was pretty successful. Let's try to see if we can get a little bit more here. almost had a spin there. Well, that is the Arab Drift variant. It actually Arab drifts pretty nicely. If you don't know what Arab drifting is, basically where you take a front-wheel drive car, usually a sedan, down a very wide highway, and you basically just throw it from side to side. Now, the reason it's called Arab drifting is because this is a very popular thing you'll see on YouTube, especially in the Middle Eastern countries. You'll see them doing stuff like this. So it's pretty crazy stuff, and if you've never seen it, I would definitely suggest checking it out. But that is it for this one. I want to show one more, and then that'll be it. Alright, so here's the last one we're going to be checking out. This is the Czech police variant. It is a wagon, and same interior as all the other wagons, nothing special in the interior, which is a little surprising, but nothing special here. And then it has police lights and a police siren. And you can see here are the bumper lights. It's also got lights on the roof and lights on the other side, as well as lights on the rear tailgate. And, it also lights up the cabin a whole lot. So I'll do a little flyby on this one, and then yeah, that should be it. So that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you on the next one.